Welcome to my open air studio in front of the Andaman Sea. I hope today the waves will be as calm as possible so you don't hear only the waves rolling against the beach. I'm going to guide you through a sequence which is meant to be a refreshment on the go from crown to toes. So, and for that, we start in Vinyasa, and please have a block handy to put it in between your inner heels. Bring the knees together and place the block so you can elevate your seat, just to sit, to have a nice and tall seat. And then bring your palms onto your thighs, touch down, move them a little bit and really feel yourself. Feel to be present right here and now. Completely present in this moment for this practice and fully alive. And then we bring the palms into the mudra, so the dominant palm is on top and the thumbs are softly touching. You take the gaze ahead of you. Create a smile around your lips and eyes. And then allow the eyes to close. Take a cleansing breath here first, a deep in-breath. Hold at the top, and then open the mouth to sigh it out. Close the lips and inflate and expand your body with a deep inhale. Soften with the exhale. Soften your shoulders down your back. Using the next inhale to expand and elevate again. Creating space for your inner system. And use the exhale again to soften, to let go. To fill in a lot of energy. To rise and open, expanding the ribs. And with the exhale, allowed to be even softer. Open the arms wide, keep the eyes still closed, and reach your arms overhead. Lift your gaze and lift your chin. And then blink the eyes open and take it over to your right for an easy, gentle twist. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, take it over to your left. Inhale. Lift and lengthen, and then interlace the fingers behind. Left thumb is on top. Press the palms together. Roll your shoulder blades closer, and lift your heart. Lift your chin and your gaze. Arch the spine, and with an exhale, scoop the chin into your throat. Round your upper back, rounding your neck, and look into your navel. Inhale again. Lift and bring shoulder blades closer. And with the exhale, round your spine. Feel the curve of your neck and upper back. Inhale, on the way up again, change the grip so the right thumb is now on top. Arching the spine again. And with the exhale, roll it into. One last here, lengthen. And round your upper back. Inhale, send the arms overhead and circle them all the way behind so the fingertips are pointing away from your toes. Inhale here and lift your hips. Let your heart rise. push the hips forward. And now lower the seat back down. We're going to stay here. We're going to keep the right palm behind you. Take an inhale, lift your hips, dancing camel. And lift the left one into the distance. And with the exhale, circle around. Take the right one into your back and lift and open your heart. We're going to do 2 more rounds like this. Right side, inhale here. Open. And with the exhale, circle it all the way over towards the other side, left side. Inhale. And with the exhale, take it over to your right once again. Enjoy this space you are creating across your chest. And with the exhale, come back down, take the seat back down and take it away from your block so we are able to lengthen the back lines of your legs. Step the left one out first and push into your heel. So you feel the extension on your left back leg. And then do the same thing towards the other side. Right one. Okay. And then come back to kneeling. Take the right shin out and step the left one behind. So you're having a kneeling side plank. Push the hips forward. Lengthen your left arm up into the ceiling. Into the sky for me actually. And then press into your foot and into the palm. And maybe it's pretty easy to hover the leg, the kneeling leg away from the floor. You may stay here or you scoop this knee into your core and kick the foot out. Inhale to scoop it in. Exhale to kick it out. Once again, inhale and exhale. Inhale, hold the knee tight and extend the leg across the ankles. Lift your hips, reaching up and reaching overhead. Inhale here. Roll your gaze up into the sky or into the ceiling. And then look back down, uncross the legs. Right knee is coming down, left knee next to side by side. Inhale, arch the spine for a cat stretch. And with the exhale, round your spine. Inhale, one more. And with the exhale, round the spine. We are taking this flow over to the other side, so the left shin is moving out. I'm just changing direction. Left shin is moving out. Left palm and right foot is supporting this kneeling plank, side plank. Push the hips forward. Extend your arm. You may stay here or you may go to hover or get the knee into your core and extend. Inhale, bring it in. Exhale, extend. Inhale and push away. Now you're holding the knee tight. Before you extend the leg and cross the ankles, lift the hips, curl the tail in between your upper thighs, reach your right arm overhead, and maybe taking your gaze up. Inhale here. And bringing the palms side by side, uncross the legs, lower knees down, arch your spine, inhale here, and along round the spine. Inhale again, and with the exhale, curl the toes under, lift the knees slightly away, and round your spine with the knees hovering. Inhale, arch here again, and with the exhale, send your ribs against your thighs, wiggle your toes away for the first downward facing dog. So find the perfect distance in between palms and feet.
Wiggle your hips from side to side if this feels good. Walking the feet out, whatever you do by reaching your first down dog of the day. Maybe bending the knees, sending the hips even higher. And then find stillness in this down dog. So the palms are pressing forward and down into the earth. You let your arms rise up towards your shoulders. The head is softly hanging in between your upper arms. Make sure that there is no extra tension around your neck. Lift your outer hips as high as they could possibly move right now. And then have a little bend within your knees, so to lift the hips even higher. With the next inhale, rise your left leg. Rise it high. And draw the knee into your core by moving forward. Inhale, extend. Exhale, draw it in. Move forward. Inhale, kick up. And with the exhale, get it close into your core. Look forward and step the foot in between palms. Climb on fingertips. Inhale to lower your hips and reach your heart forward. And with the exhale, fold towards the inside of your left chin. Inhale, lower down again. Feel your hips. And with the exhale, fold. Keep the left knee slightly bent or just straightish. And fold over. Inhale, rebend the front knee and take it into Prasarita Padottanasana. So the toes are having slightly a move inside, so pigeon toes. The fingers are below shoulders, and you try to extend your spine. If you have to bend your knees to be within a long line in your spine, please do so. If you need something to get the floor higher for you, please, using blocks or whatever helps you to extend the spine. Sending the weight slightly forward. And now bend the knees, letting the hips sink and move within your hips from side to side. You may take your fingertips with you. Awakening your hip mobility. See what's possible here today. Stay on your left side, on your left knee, and then let the left toes point into the front of your mat. So coming into second warrior legs here, and walk your palms into the distance, into the diagonal, over your front right corner of your mat. Place the palms down, lower the head in between upper arms. So the torso and the arms are creating a down dog shape, and the legs and hips are doing second warrior. So and now you may play a little bit with your left outer hip. Roll it in and roll it out. To scoop it under again. Feel what's going on. Stay for the next exhale. And then come back on fingertips. And for side angle pose, you're going to place your left palm on the inside of your left foot. Once again, feel welcome to use a block. Roll your left shoulder into your left inner knee. Extend the right arm overhead. And again, scoop the left hip under. You may stay here or send the arm alongside your ear, or trying a half bind, or even a full one. If you can get your fingers interlaced, reaching back with your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale here, maybe taking your gaze up. And release. Palms towards the inside of your left foot. Wiggle the foot a little bit out. to come into lizard. And there are so many variations of lizard. So whatever you are choosing for your practice, maybe lowering the knee down, maybe coming on forearms or using the block again, do whatever feels right. Or take my version in walking the palms far away so the arms are extended, the back leg is long, and you are slowly rocking from front to back. See how this feels. Hip opening, quad and hip flexor on the right. Probably feel your hip on the left as well. Come on. Bring your palms back in. Push into your right forefoot, into your right foot. Lift your hips. Get the left knee onto your left shoulder before you step it back into a high push-up. Having a shoulder width in between palms, the hip width in between feet. And finding the strengths you are generating for this asana. Feeling the length and the strength of your arms, the length of your spine, and the strength which is needed in the front line. So scooping the lower belly in, extending the legs, and pushing the heels back. Our first vinyasa, bringing the knees down, sending the weight slightly forward, chin and chest to floor. And then gliding through into a cobra, pointing toes away, or rising right away into an up dog. It will speak to you. Take it back into downward facing dog. Have a deep inhale here. And sigh it out through your open mouth. And then with the next inhale, start rising the right leg. I'm changing once again the direction. And draw the right knee into your core. Again, kick the right one up. And draw it in. Move forward. Inhale, one last. Draw the knee in, look forward and step the foot in between palms. Climbing on fingertips. Lower the hips down here. And fold towards your right inner leg. Inhale, lower hips down. Back leg is extended, but the front one is just straightish. And fold. Once again. And fold over your front leg. Rebend. And take it into a straddle towards your left. Pigeon toes. The outer feet, the outer edges of the feet are pressing down and the inner arches are lifting. And once again, first of all, we try to straighten the spine here. So do whatever is needed, whether you bend your knees, whether you lift your palms. And then for the hip movement from side to side, we bend the knees again, and you may keep your fingertips on the floor or you may extend the arms wide, and now shifting the weight from side to side. The hips are getting warmer. And you feel a wider range of motion. See what's possible. And then you keep the keep the hips over your right. Right knee is bent. Point the right toes into the front, so we're having second warrior here. And walking the palms into the diagonal. Having shoulder widths in between palms, or maybe even a little wider. And the head is moving in between upper arms, softly hanging down. And once again, you may play with your right hip, rolling it in and sending it out. See what's possible here. And then scoop the hip under, walking the palms back in, using your block if this helps you, Roll the right shoulder into your right inner knee and find side angle. Parshvakonasana. Maybe with a half bind or a full one. Getting fingers interlaced, rolling the left shoulder up into the sky, having a smile around your lips. And then unwind, bringing the palms towards the inside of your right foot. Take the right one a little bit further out. And your variation of lizard, maybe the knee is coming down or the forearms. Or you extend your arms long. Release the head and neck and shifting front to back. See what works here for you. And then walking the palms back in. Pushing into your left forefoot, lifting hips and lifting your right knee towards your right shoulder before you step it back into high push-up. Knees, chest and chin again, or if you are choosing a full push-up, lower knees down, lower forearms down, and glide through into a cobra or into an up dog. Take it back into downward facing dog. One deep breath here. One long exhalation throughout your open mouth. Lift your left leg. Take an in-breath. Draw the knee into your core and move right away. Move the foot forward. Step through. Climbing on fingertips. Lower the hips down with an in-breath. And with the exhale, fold towards the inside of your left leg. We stay here for one breath. Exhale. Lift the head and gaze and step into your left for an L shape. Sending the right leg away, even out the line within your hips, and maybe having a little bend within your left leg. Inhale here, and with the exhale, Shiva squat, bringing the right knee towards your left outer calf. Inhale, and with the exhale, bringing the leg in. We do this 3 more times. Exhale, lower. 2 more. Inhale. Once again, feeling your hip, this time probably your left outer hip. Inhale. And finally, taking the knee completely down, finding Ardha Matsyendrasana, preparation for twisting. Take the right heel away from your left butt, so you have a chance to sit down with both of your hips. Take the right elbow around your left knee and try to send your left hip forward. And finally, taking the right left fingertips behind and twisting the navel and the ribs over your left thigh. Still pushing your left hip forward. And take the gaze over to your left. Coming back, right palm is rooting down and the left leg will be extended into your back. Coming into Janu Shirshasana shape, sitting nice and tall, and take the twist over your right knee into the opposite side. Scooping the right arm overhead and going over the long extended left leg, holding outside your knee, outside your calf, or going hold of the foot. Left fingertips are outside your left outer knee. And then sending your navel into the diagonal over your left extended leg. Deep in-breath. Pull pull yourself slightly forward, maybe releasing the heart completely. And for the last breath, you may change the direction of your left palm, taking it behind your left outer hip and pushing the palm away so you feel this lengthening sensation for your spine and torso. And arm slowly release. Take the right sole of the foot down and open it a little bit wider than your outer hip. Climb onto your forefoot, roll towards your left outer edge of the foot and rise into a back. Taking your right arm into a circular movement to one side and also to the other side. Lift and rise your hips. And then look down towards your left palm and reorganize yourself. So circling around, coming back into Adho Mukha Svanasana. Deep inhale here, lift heels, roll forward into plank, knees, chest and chin, or a full push-up. Lower knees down and forearms right now and dive through into a cobra or into an up dog before you step back into downward facing dog. Deep in breath. Sigh it out through your open mouth. And then kick up your right. Deep in breath. Draw the knee into your core and step through. Climbing on fingertips, lower the hips down, in breath. And with the exhale, fold. Stay here for one breath. Inhale. Exhale completely. Lift the head and gaze. Climb on fingertips and find again this L shape. Push the left away, the left leg long, and the right one might be bent. Inhale here, and with the exhale, Shiva squat. 5 times. Inhale and exhale. You may already lower the knee a bit further towards your ankle. That's where we are going. This is 3. Inhale. 4. And the last one. Lower the knee completely down outside your right heel. Sit down. And once again, I'm moving into your side. So see that your left heel is outside your right hip. Move the right hip forward. Get hold of your right knee. And see how much you can push your right hip into the front before twisting away. And you may stay in this movement by getting the outer hip forward while twisting away. And you probably feel more in your right outer hip, right glute. Inhale and gaze over your right. Take the left palm behind and scoop the right leg long. Take it into the opposite twist towards your left. Left palm is coming all the way around. Right outer knee, right calf or the foot. Right fingertips are outside, pretty far away from your right outer knee. So you come into the diagonal, sending your navel over this front thigh. See what's possible here. Maybe lowering the head down. And if you try this on the other side for the last breath, you may push your right palm away from your right hip and see what this does. for the extension of your spine. And then slowly release. Step the left foot down, outside your left hip. Right palm behind. Roll onto the right outer edge of your foot. Climb onto the forefoot on your lap. And find this back bend shape. Lifting hard, lifting hips. And finding a circle for your left arm within your left shoulder. Into one direction and into the opposite one. Once again, rising your hips. And then circle it back down. See what's needed to organize the down dog shape here again. With the next in-breath, lift heels, roll and round forward into plank. Push up for knees, chest and chin. Last one for this short little sequence. Slide yourselves through into a cobra or into an up dog. And roll over toes into down dog. A deep breath here. Sigh it out through your open mouth. Press the palms down and forward. Feel the elevation of your hips throughout the long line of your spine. Feel the length of your legs with a tiny bit of a bend maybe still. And then lower the knees down. Come into toes pose. I'm turning around. And you try to bring all 10 toes under. Maybe talking to the pinkies first before you send your seat onto your heels. Bringing palms onto your thighs. And then bringing the palms into the mudra again, so the dominant palm is on top. Thumbs are softly closing. And we are having a couple breaths here together. I'm going to count for us. So we're going to close the eyes down. Exhale together for 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Out for 4, 3, 2, 1. In for 1, 2, 3, 4. And out. 4, 3, 2, 1. The last one you do in stillness. Re-blink your eyes open after finishing. Coming on to fingertips, and if you haven't already, hopefully not, you're gonna lengthen your toes away, tap them a little to reactivate them or bringing them back to life. It's such a healthy pose, these toe pose shape. And then you sit back on your heels. Feel free to use the block again in between your inner ankles. Bringing palms onto your thighs. Feeling yourself, getting the sensation of touching down. And then softly closing your eyes again. And finding stillness for a couple moments to digest what you just did. Listening to the sound of the ocean. Notice the change within your body. Notice and acknowledge whether you feel refreshed, hopefully.
Keep the eyes still closed and open the arms wide into a T shape. The palms may face up or may face forward, whatever feels better for you. And notice that you are ready to step into the world in front of you. Whatever challenge comes next. And now I'm bringing the palms towards heart center. Using the thumbs to elevate your sternum, lifting your heart. And now I'm lowering your forehead, your brain towards your heart. And giving thanks. Honor yourself for this time with yourself. Inhale, lift the heart back up. With a smile upon your eyes and around your lips, re-blink your eyes open. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have an amazing rest of your day. And I hope very much to see you back soon. Namaste.